As Belen said, my name is Jesse, and I'm a coordinator and also a teacher here at Club LTL. So we know that if you're here tonight, you already realize the importance of learning English. However, just to make sure you know how vital it is, we're going to show you some statistics. So it says here that 375 million people speak English as their first language. And as their second language, the same statistic, 375 million people around the world. Also, 276 million people speak English in just the United States. Additionally, English has become the official language of both international business and the world's largest airlines. Imagine if a Japanese man and a Saudi Arabian man are doing business together. Are they going to speak in Japanese? Probably not. In Arabic? Probably not either. English is the intermediary language that they use to communicate. And the same with the world's airlines. English connects other languages, and that's why it's really so important. Also, 80% of the world's electronically stored information is in English. 2/3 of the world's scientists read and write in English. So even in a country like Spain, a lot of different scientists will be reading articles not just in Spanish, but also in English. So it's really of great importance. And finally, 40 million people regularly use the internet, and 80% of those read and write in English. Additionally, English is spoken in 75% of the world's territories. You can see on this map all the countries where English is spoken. Okay, so my presentation will last around 15 minutes. After that, as Belen said earlier, we'll open it up for a question and answer session, and then we'll enjoy some delicious tapas and drinks. So enjoy the presentation, and we hope you realize the positive impact that our proposal can have on your English. So I'd like to talk now about Ireland. So by a show of hands, how many people here today have been to Ireland before? So you have 1, 2. So three people have been to Ireland. Fantastic. And Belen, why were you in Ireland?
Because I wanted to visit the country at the first place, but also I wanted to practice my English there.
Okay, so for leisure and for study. And Javier?
I only visit Ireland for vacations 2 times.
Okay, for leisure.
It was the last year.
Fantastic. And Juan?
For St. Patrick's Day.
Ah, okay. An excellent reason. So it seems like a lot of people here are already very familiar with Ireland, so this will serve as a nice review for all of you. And we see Ireland as a great place to study English because, first, the people. Ireland has a worldwide reputation as being a country with people who are very friendly and extremely open. I'm from New York and I have neighbors who are Irish, and they are actually the friendliest people in the building, to be honest. They're very open and they speak a lot. And that's really, really important for your English because you want to be with people who are speaking and open to speaking with you so you can really practice the language. Also, Ireland is very close to Spain. Flights leave daily from Madrid and other cities throughout the country to Dublin and Cork and other of the major Irish cities. So those are 2 huge advantages for you. Additionally, Ireland is a country of great customs and traditions. We can see on this slide here the St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York City. So Irish traditions have really spread around the world. And we can really see it here in this picture as you can see that people are really having a great time celebrating this occasion and really enjoying themselves. And by going to Ireland, you can really see the source of these fantastic customs. You're going to where they were originally created and originally celebrated. So let's now shift from Ireland in general to ATC and specifically its location in Bray. And we feel Bray is really the ideal place to learn English, 1, because of its proximity to Dublin. It's only a 40-minute train ride away from Dublin, so you can really be right there in just a short train ride. Secondly, its natural beauty. It has both beautiful seasides and beautiful hills. So you really kind of have the best of both worlds. And in addition to that, as I said earlier, Bray citizens have a reputation of being very friendly and very open. In contrast to Dublin, Bray has a smaller population and thus a smaller population of foreigners. So you'll be more interesting to them. People will want to talk to you and get to know you a little bit more and learn about your culture. Whereas in Dublin, there are a ton of foreigners and a ton of Spaniards as well. So you're a dime a dozen, as we say. And in Bray, it's a different story. So as we can see on this map, here's Bray, here's Dublin. As I said, only 40 minutes by train, so really right next to each other. The total population of Bray is 32,000. It's known for its tourism. That's one of the biggest industries there. So a lot of Dubliners there will be there for a weekend trip, just for a short getaway. So you can meet a lot of interesting people, not just the people from Bray, but also people from Dublin as well. And as I said, there's a beautiful mix of the seaside hills and the downtown. Here I'm showing you a picture of the hills in the background, and then a nice beach. And it looks like there's a Ferris wheel out here as well. So you can really see that this picture captures the natural beauty of Bray, and you also have, as I said, the historic downtown. So there's plenty to do, and there's no reason to get bored. And as I said, again, I want to emphasize it, it's a smaller city, it's more intimate, there's a better sense of community than there would be in a bigger city. It's less overwhelming. And that's really one of the biggest reasons that ATC has chosen Bray as its headquarters. So you can really feel comfortable practicing your English, not only inside the classroom, but also outside of the classroom as well. And now we're going to shift our focus from the city itself to the academy, ATC. And on this slide, we can see the Dunlucy House, which is the main headquarters for ATC in Bray. So we see some students taking a break between classes, and we can really see how nice this facility is from this picture. And talking about ATC, they have 35 years of experience. They're known around the world. They have a very strong reputation. And they offer a wide variety of courses that can really meet anyone's needs. Just down from basic general English from the beginning level to the advanced level. Also exam preparation for TOEFL, IELTS, the Cambridge exams. And then they have another interesting course that's a teacher training course. So for aspiring teachers, they can teach you different techniques to use in the classroom so you can really hone your skills as a professor. And a thing that we really like about ATC is that they customize the courses to meet your needs. So maybe you want to do an internship along with your business English class. That can be arranged for you so you can really put your knowledge into practice. But you may ask, why ATC? There are hundreds of academies all throughout the world, and in Ireland there are many as well. For us, the answer is simple. Because ATC is just like LTL. They teach English dynamically. And this is actually a picture of one of our old conversations from about a year ago, actually, here at Club LTL. And ATC has the same approach, as I said. They teach English dynamically. They think about the individual student and are open to customization for the individual student. And this is really why we want to give you this opportunity to study with ATC, to hone your English skills in a dynamic and exciting atmosphere. I won't talk about all of the ATC courses today because we're going to give you a lovely brochure that explains all of them in depth. And all the info that you may need is in the brochure. And of course, if you have any additional questions, we will address them in the question and answer session. And you can contact us through email or on our webpage. So to summarize all of today's information, I want to show you basically what I talked about from the student's point of view. So we're starting here at the top, the starting objective. I want to learn English, consolidate my knowledge, and achieve fluency. Moving on, how do we do that? Club ATC and LTL will help me, or LTL and ATC will help me achieve these objectives. The opportunity to personalize my studies will help me improve significantly, and learning will be fun and exciting rather than tedious. So as we said, you can really mold the course to your specific needs and have fun doing it. Ireland is the perfect setting for studying English, and I will be surrounded by the language 24/7. So all day, every day, you'll be speaking English. You'll truly be in an immersion atmosphere, which is really the key to making big improvements. And together, we can help you achieve this objective. And before we take questions, I just wanted to share with you my own personal story. I've been studying Spanish now for 9 years, and I've been living in Spain for the past 2 years. And I can honestly say that during the past 2 years, I have learned more and improved more than I did during the previous 7 years. And for me, the answer to why is very simple. The reason is that I've been in an immersion atmosphere. And being in that immersion atmosphere has just exposed me to different situations and different challenges that have really helped me improve my English in a real-world type atmosphere. And that's what we want you to do as well with this proposal for this trip to Ireland to study with ATC. So again, thank you so much for your time and your interest. We'll have the question and answer session now, and after that we'll be handing out a brief questionnaire that we'll ask you to fill out. That will just help us get a better idea of your own specific needs so we can tailor the courses to those needs. And of course after that, the moment you've been waiting for, tapas and drinks. So we hope that you enjoyed the presentation, and remember, don't let your English fall behind.